Welcome back, everyone. It's still Ladies Lounge, and we have a special guest with us right now, and she's all so natural. She's all natural.
Oh, well.
We have Lakia with us. Lakia, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm really excited to be here.
I am excited as well because I'm looking at your hair now. Immediately you walked in today, I looked at the hair and I said, I want my hair to be nice and natural like that.
Thank you.
It's really a pleasure to have you with us, the lovely ladies here. Thank you so much. Lakia is here to enlighten us about her campaign, and we would love to know more. So Lakia, when did you start this campaign, and what was the motivation behind it?
So the campaign, actually, the idea for the campaign actually came to me in 2010.
Oh.
And yes, this is a long time ago.
That's a long time.
Yes, so what inspired me or motivated me was my daughter. So I just had, my daughter at the time was about 4 or 5 years old, and I noticed that anytime we went out, she would compliment women about their hair. She'd just go up to them, this lovely cute 4-year-old, oh hello, I love your hair. But I noticed that the only women she complimented were women with straight hair. And so that started me, I was a bit worried about that, because at that time I had my own natural hair. I had embraced my natural hair, and I was thinking, if she's not seeing my texture of hair, her texture of hair is beautiful, then what is it? Why? Because I felt I was doing everything that I could to make her love herself just as she is, because I had gone through a journey of self-acceptance. And so I didn't want my daughter to learn to love herself. I wanted her to already love herself, not relearn, about how to accept herself, whether it's a skin color, nose, eyes, whatever, hair texture. So I thought that the main reason was because everything else outside of her home was showing her only one way of being beautiful. Oh. And so I thought, okay, I'm going to do something so that I can put women and black beauty on a wide scale, a big platform. That's right. And the big platform I thought of was billboards. I thought, okay, I'm going to put it. If only I knew
the work that goes into it.
You just think of something, you think, yeah. But by the time you start
doing it,
it's crazy. So we had the first photo shoot in 2011, and we didn't have our first billboard until 2017, which was last year. So yes, it took that long.
I love your persistence, isn't it? You kept
I think it's because the passion to do, or the motivation to do it, was always there with me. And anytime I took her to school, I remember also one of my neighbors, her 4-year-old daughter's already suffering from traction alopecia, and I used to tell her, just leave the girl's hair out, and she couldn't leave it out. She felt, oh no, I should put braids, I should do this and should do that. And so she had already started suffering from hair loss. And even one of my nieces too was already suffering from hair loss at a very young age. So
there was something you said, you mentioned something that's going to lead us to the thing. You talked about I think it's more like self-love. And you said the reason why you wanted to do is because you wanted everyone to just accept themselves the way they are. What was there something that triggered that? If you know what I mean. Yeah. What triggered? What just in 1 minute? Just what?
1 minute? Are you sure? I'll try. I think because I was born in the UK, but I lived in Nigeria. I went back to Nigeria when I was about 7 years old. So I grew up in Nigeria and came back to the UK as an adult, and I worked in the media. And I realized that a woman with my Nigerian accent, with the way I looked, wasn't acceptable. And that after a while, when I found how difficult it was, because I believed I was talented enough to get the jobs, but I wasn't getting the jobs, and even when I'm being told, oh, this is really great, you're really good, but I still wasn't getting the job. So I fell into depression. So I was depressed for a couple of years, actually, feeling really, because already in Nigeria I used to get teased a lot for being dark-skinned anyway, so I still wasn't very confident in myself. I really wasn't. But you did this bravado, you just still blag your way through. People used to say,
but inside you're feeling
people used to say I was ugly, and outright. In Nigeria people would tell you that. And
in Nigeria people can be rude.
No, not kids, adults
we tell you
no, I was already working in media.
They should be ashamed of themselves.
But I accepted it. I internalized it, and I said, well, Yeah, but I felt it wouldn't stop me. But then coming to the UK and also facing racism and a different kind of discrimination, that really got me. But then after a while, I started learning to embrace myself. I was also learning about my history and learning about colonization and how it affects the way we think and the way we see ourselves. So that made me, yeah, so why would I be changing my hair? Why would I be putting these relaxers, burning my scalp every single time, you know? So that's when I just decided, you know what, no more.
For me, I have a daughter. My daughter, sometimes I tell her, love your hair, love yourself. But then I have straight hair. So sometimes it's quite conflicting. But for me, I think it's quite hard to take care of my hair for me. So it's easy to just put a wig on or just curl it. And so how would you advise someone that wants to have natural hair but hasn't really got the guts to do it because they feel like it's so difficult? What advice would you give to them?
Process, right?
I think what you don't know is always difficult. It's just that you have to learn. It's just a learning process. Like you mentioned earlier, you know, that your hair was really hard. And what softens our hair is water. You know, you just need to put water in it. Sometimes you don't even, and comb it out.
But water dries up in 2 seconds.
So then that's why you use an oil, a cream. So after you've put water, you then have a cream. You put the cream on it. So you when it's damp, because never ever comb your hair when it's dry.
Okay.
No.
Because I've heard about the lock. Is it the lock method?
Lock.
I know about it.
Advanced.
Yes.
What?
I am advanced.
Yes.
No, because I've actually, me myself, I haven't worn my hair out in a long time. And it's natural, because I used to relax it when I was younger, but every time I think about wearing it natural, I struggle with like, how should I style it? What can I, how would I wear it that looks natural? And also, because I already look quite young for my age, so I'm always thinking, oh, when I have my hair out, I even look like I'm just like primary 2. Secondary school or something.
I walking down wanted to look like that.
No, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that I don't want to look like, you know, still look good and fresh, but still trying to like, it's kind of like, I get stuck in between trying to look mature with the hairstyle and not trying to look young, because I already look young and, you know, sound young, and I'm quite petite.
Aww.
So my issue is just trying to find the right hairstyle that would look nice enough, professional enough. That would fit my personality, my age, you know, and it's kind of glam as well. So it's kind of a battle.
I think the main thing, it might not be a popular thought, but the main thing is just change your expectations. So if you fit,
what does that mean?
So if you expect to look a certain way because you're a certain age, no. Who says that you can't look like that at that age?
I know.
I know. Yeah. So that's the main thing, because we, like I said, the main campaign is to widen the narrative of what it means to be beautiful, what it means to be acceptable, what it means to be professional.
Okay.
So now, especially in the Nigerian community, if you look young, people don't respect you.
Tell me about
Isn't that an irony?
So you know, so you want to look older, but actually, maybe you can command respect even looking young.
Yes,
true. So what I always say, you know, in terms of confidence, the best way to look beautiful is to just feel confident in who you are and put on your best smile. But yes, we do have workshops. So we have a workshop coming up in July, towards the end of July, and I'll keep you all informed.
Yes,
I'd like to be there.
Definitely.
With my hair out.
The workshop is specifically how to style your natural hair for the workplace, because that's another major issue I have found with a lot of women saying, when I go to the workplace, I don't want to stand out in a negative way, and that's why I made the campaign a billboard campaign, because I want employers to know that, look, as black women, our hair doesn't grow straight. Well, many of us, our hair doesn't grow straight. It grows differently, and you can't. It's wrong to discriminate against us and make us feel
like we have to have a certain hair.
Especially in the corporate world.
Maybe that is our own. Maybe that's even our own fault. Maybe it has to do with our inner self.
It does.
Yes. To a point. You're very correct, because some employers don't even realize. You know, you go. You rock up to work with your natural hair, and they're like, oh, actually, I like this. This is nice.
Oh yeah, this is trendy. This is edgy.
But we can't remove the fact that we are not an island. Nobody's born with an expectation of beauty or what beauty is. We are taught to see beauty in a certain way, and the society has taught us to see beauty in this very narrow way, you know, especially in this part of the world where you've got to be slim, you've got to be tall, you've got to be it's as close you are to the European ideal, the better. And many of us are not like that, and it's very, very dangerous in terms of
You know
ourselves.
what's very interesting is if all ladies one day have just our natural hair.
Yeah, cool.
That would be good. I want to come natural.
Maybe we could be part of your campaign.
Now.
Yeah, help us style it.
Yes. Ladies Lounge campaign.
Yes, you know what? That would be nice. Would you do that?
And you help us style it.
You guys are. This is evidence now. Would you let us campaign for you? Aha.
Yes.
That's right.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that just we're rounding off now.
Okay.
Leaving your hair out or covering it with either from a wig or weave-on or braids, you know, or leaving it natural. How do you preserve the natural moisture for your hair?
Covering your hair with weaves and wigs still doesn't help too much because the hair needs, it's just like,
breathe.
Yes, it needs to breathe basically. It's just like if you have a grass and you keep walking on it, it will, you know, it wouldn't grow properly.
Yeah.
So for our hair to grow properly, it does really need to be out there because weaves and wigs does damage our hair. So what you have to do, as we said earlier, what we have to do is the liquid, and then you use oil.
Olive oil.
No, sorry, the cream. So cream on it, and then use oil. It could be any oil, depending on your texture. I go for castor oil because my hair is really thick and it dries so easily. You know, like now I'll have to, you know. But when it's in plaits, when it's in twist or what, it dries less.
Okay. Well then, you know, like you said, the liquid and then the oil and the cream. Can you do it the other way around?
Yeah, you can
liquid,
do
cream and oil.
No, liquid is always first.
That one's first. Yeah, I know that one.
Cream
Some people
or
say
oil.
LCO. Yeah.
Okay.
So but I prefer the LCO, but some people do LOC.
LOC. Yeah.
So liquid,
oil and cream, or liquid cream and oil.
Is it different results you get or the same results?
You get the same result.
results.
Yeah, but depending on your hair texture as well. But like I said, I think one of you mentioned about products. Again, it's a trial and error thing. You know, what will work for you may not necessarily work for me because our hair is all different textures, and even on the one head of hair, you might still have different textures of curls on your hair as well.
Different patterns.
So finally, has this campaign has it worked for you? Result wise,
Challenges.
are the ladies happy with you to have the hair like this?
I love the billboard. Actually, the
Yeah.
what you show on the screen is absolutely
It is
amazing.
really nice.
And I watch a video of you saying it. You're like, oh my god, my dream is completed.
Oh, that's
So
beautiful.
just we're more round for us.
Well,
how
first
has
of
it
all-
been so far?
First of all, I'm on Ladies Lounge, so that's successful.
It's a show to begin.
I wouldn't be here if it wasn't successful, would I?
Yeah.
But yes, the impact in terms of media impact in terms of people seeing it and responding has been absolutely phenomenal. One of the can I call the magazine? One of the Glamour magazine actually did an article and said it's gone viral on Instagram.
Amazing.
Wow.
So so that's really great. But
awesome.
there's so much more to do because there is so much more to do. So yeah, we're always still looking for collaboration ideas. You know, brands, especially brands that want to promote and push inclusivity and diversity. You know, it will help to take this message across. It will show potential employers that look, you are all for diversity. So yeah, hopefully if there's any brands out there who want to not necessarily jump on the bandwagon but want to join and push an idea about inclusion, then that's it. Yes,
and also
get in touch.
And also, how do we support your campaign?
Well, I think
I could be a model.
Can I be the hair campaign?
Yeah. Can we be?
Well, we get sourcing for jobs.
Yes. No.
we'll
Very good cause.
We'll do a special one.
Yes.
Yeah. The thing is that the auditions actually open. So
auditions.
We do auditions because we have to say the first time we had nearly 500 women.
When you say auditions, but you're trying to leave it open to all. So why were you?
So when I said auditions,
so that you say, oh, your own hair is not nice enough for what?
That's the thing, because we can't put everybody on the billboard.
So you have to be camera ready.
No, we have to. We use everyday women. If you look at the billboards, they're non-models. They're everyday women. So we're not looking specifically for models. It's just that we just want to show everybody that you are worthy, but we can't put everybody.
Definitely.
But we choose through the stories. Their stories of self-acceptance. That was the main.
That's the message.
That was the main criteria for choosing, not really looks, because anybody can look good.
And it's so nice. I am natural hair. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Because you can make your own hair. Yeah.
Thank you so very much. Now we will want to know how we can contact you, and then also give us just a final word on this whole whole hair natural hair experience. So how do we contact your viewers out there?
Well, to contact me, social media is one of the easiest and fastest ways.
True.
So Instagram is Project Embrace, Facebook is Project Embrace UK, and Twitter is Project_Embrace. Or you can just send me an email, info@projectembrace.co.uk. Final word. God, it's difficult to have one final word, but I think the main thing I would like to say is that we are all beautiful in our all different ways. The problem is not that we focus on beauty. The problem is that the definition of beauty is narrow, and we're widening the definition of beauty to include everyone. So I want to leave everybody with our slogan, which is "I am enough." Every day say that to yourself.
I am enough.
I am enough.
Thank you.
You are enough.
Thank you so very much. Lake hair was so nice having you here.
Thank you.
I hope every time you see Megan, my hair is not as long, but I really want to leave it more in the open than cover it all the time.
Yeah, just do it.
Yeah.
Just do it.
Have Lake here with me. She's in my life now. Thank you very much. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back for LL Tips. See you.
Welcome back. You're still watching Ladies Lounge. Well, now it's time for LL Tips, and this is like so interesting because when I give you my opinion, you're gonna laugh. So, your partner, right? You don't normally go through their phone, but all of a sudden, you start seeing notifications. Ping, ping, ping. Tinder, Match.com. What's all the other ones? I don't know. All those dating sites, this and the other. Do you now have a right to snoop through their phone? Ladies? Ladies?
I think we should start with
Yes, let's start with Lakia. So,
I think the simple answer is no.
no.
What if you're seeing Tinder?
Why?
Because the thing
She didn't do nothing.
No, because the thing at the end of the day is, we're assuming that the culprit is the lady. So if she is actually going on all these different sites, then there's a fundamental problem, and snooping through her phone is not going to solve that. If already she's ready to get out of the relationship, isn't it better that maybe you just confront her if you feel that what's going on?
Well, I strongly believe that is a no-no. Honestly, I tell people every time, and I say it again and again, do not do it, because what you're looking for, you definitely find it.
Well,
so don't even bother. And like you said, they're already fundamental issues. I think instead of snooping around and trying to go find information, address what is going on in the
Communication
relationship.
is key.
Do you understand? Communicate and address it. Find out what is happening. Both of you know. We might not know, but both of you know. It's either something that's happened several years ago, something that's going on. Sit each other down, call out to each other, and talk about it. You're going to waste more time looking through phones, trying to find telltale signs that you will definitely find, and it's going to even worsen the whole situation. So I think you should.
Well, I do not agree.
Oh, really?
I just want to have peace of mind. I'm sorry. Like,
You need to check.
I'm so sorry. Like, maybe it's just
What about trust?
Maybe it's just the Scorpio in me, right? But the moment I see notifications, instantly the trust is gone. Because I feel like you've abused my trust in the first place by even going to sign up to a dating site. Because
What is something they've done before they met you?
before they met me.
Yes.
Oh, Vanessa.
But then, how?
For you to draw the conclusions that.
No, but then if they've done it before they met me, and then all the time we've been together, I didn't see notification, and all of a sudden they start popping up. That means that before you met me, you were not satisfied. Then you met me, and everything was cool. Then all of a sudden notifications are popping up. So clearly, as you said, something is wrong. So first of all, I'm a Scorpio. I would investigate and then build my evidence, and I'll come and speak to you about it, and then we can address it. And if you want to go. If you want to stay, stay.
You're going to build your evidence.
Yes.
You already have it anyway.
No, you know why? Because sometimes you'll deny it.
You already have the evidence. Why do you have to go
Not
into it?
necessarily. You still need to find out a bit
Why?
more.
Find
Because
what?
it could be something simple. It could even be maybe a cousin or someone was using the phone. So you still have to be very sure that it is before you go out making.
But let me.
No, hold on. You know what? It's easier for you guys to. So can I just say, has that happened to any of you guys?
I don't go through my husband's
No.
phone.
I'm not asking you if you've gone through, but have any it could even be a message from maybe somebody that you know that you're not sure of, a funny girl or something. Even it doesn't have to be now, maybe past relationship. Has anything happened where you see a notification pop up and you're just like, find a way to.
I just
what
know
did you
that if you are what you're looking for, you find it.
You are not answering my question.
No.
No.
Do you know what? It has
Has it happened?
It has happened to me.
It has. And what did you
A
do?
past relationship many years ago. What I just saw lots of messages, and I've never ever gone through phone before. But the reason why I went through the phone was because there was already, should I say, the trust issues, all the mitigating circumstances.
Okay.
And then I went through the phone and I found what I was looking for. And that was the end. Yeah. And I wouldn't do it again though.
Yeah,
I wouldn't bother. If I feel that something is wrong, either I confront you and say, or if I'm really sure, I just
You just leave,
yeah.
I would just leave, yeah.
I'm too good for that kind of stress.
Oh, ladies, that was fun. It's been fun having you on the show and hearing all your opinions and learning so much from you. Thank you for coming on the show, Lakia. And guys at home, if you're trying to get natural, have a look on the screen and you've heard how to contact her. This is Ladies Lounge. Keep watching us. See you soon and bye.
Bye.